Hello everyone and welcome back to TYTO Ecology, and today we are in a brand new biome that is going to have a very long awaited animal that you guys have been chomping at the bit to see for a long time, and that's going to be wolves. We're just going to jump straight in, and this time we are going to try to support a population of carnivores and see how big we can make our wolf pack, starting from one wolf pack. So welcome everyone, welcome to Wolf Prairie, and I'm really excited about this. I think this is going to be pretty amazing. I know you guys are really looking forward to it too. So this is going to be Wolf Prairie, and then we're also going to have Wolf Mountains, and the Wolf Mountains is going to be in the Himalaya biodome, and it's not going to be in Bamboo Grove. It's going to be a whole new one, and then we're going to compare and contrast Wolf Prairie to Wolf Mountains and see how they support the different populations and which one is more successful, which one spreads faster, which one's easier to take care of. I think it's going to be pretty fun because it is the Summer of the Wolves special event going on, and you guys absolutely adore wolves, so I think this is going to turn out pretty well. All right, well, we do have to open up a few of the tutorial things because I'm still so such a noob that sometimes I can't figure out how to do the tutorial, but we're also going to spend a whole bunch of TYTO coins. My precious TYTO coins are gone now. We just spent a whole bunch of them opening this entire thing because we are not going to be wasting any time, you guys. We're jumping right in. So we need to add all sorts of food for our wolves, but let's go ahead and see if we can look at their, in fact, we should be able to check out their bio index without even having to purchase them. So wolf, let's see. And jackrabbit, gray wolf, Canis lupus. Actually, my 10th grade biology teacher's favorite animal ever. She loved wolves so much that if you wrote Canis lupus on the top of every single piece of paperwork that you turned into her, you got an immediate bonus extra credit point. So that was pretty cool. That's one of the ways I had a perfect A in that class, is I always had that little padding of writing Canis lupus, and I'm never going to forget it because of her. So thank you so much, teacher. I don't remember your name, but I remember how cool you were, and she was very tiny. She was shorter than me, and I'm 5'5", and she was a sweet little blonde woman obsessed with wolves. So every time I see Canis lupus, I think of her, and now you guys know that too. All right, well, they have a fairly short lifespan compared to things like our tortoises and the elephants and whatnot. Reproduction is pretty quick. They are in the grasslands biodome this time around because it's a different type of wolf that we will actually be working with over in the mountains, which will be pretty exciting. They have a pretty decent size, and they are carnivores who attack other animals in packs. They are more likely to take on large prey like deer or bison than their cousin the coyote. Wolves will also scavenge food on occasion. Gray wolves are apex predators, so they have little to fear from other creatures in the wild. Pups, however, are vulnerable to predators like eagles and coyotes, so we might potentially not put any coyotes into our Great Plains where we're trying to focus entirely on wolves. We're going to see how much we can support just one population and how that pack may be able to spread when it's going to hit a max amount, like max capacity, and it just can't support any more wolves. This is going to be pretty exciting. I'm really looking forward to this. As apex predators, wolves play a very important role in their ecosystem. Not only do they keep prey populations at sustainable sizes, they also tend to kill the weak or the old members of the group first, which keeps the overall population healthier. And that sounds really noble, but don't forget that's also because it's easier to catch the old and the weak. So it's a dual purpose right there. There you go. All right, they are very adaptable. They can be found in forest, grasslands, deserts, and taigas. The gray wolf once lived throughout all of North America and Eurasia, but their habitat was greatly reduced by humans. In some areas, prey populations got out of control without wolves to reduce their numbers. And any of you WolfQuest fans know that that was definitely true for Yellowstone. Its natural beauty was almost destroyed by the overabundance of elk. The elk who pretty much grazed all of the forest to the ground. They really removed a whole bunch of the plants and the trees that couldn't resist having elk constantly grazing on them, and left behind only a few species. And now that wolves have been reintroduced, the biodiversity in Yellowstone has just absolutely exploded with awesomeness. It's really seeing a resurgence of a bunch of native flora and fauna that was almost eradicated when the wolves were gone, coming back into Yellowstone, which is so cool. Anyway, we'll talk more about that later. For now, let's go ahead and let us see. We'll look in this in just a little bit. Yeah, let's go ahead and see what we can do with starting this. So we need to get one prairie dog pack. So we'll probably add in, let's see, prairie dog. We need to get, oh, those deer mice. Oh, do you remember the deer mice issues? Oh, and jackrabbits. I think jackrabbits will be a good thing to add. So no coyotes this time around, I don't think. We probably want to put in either the antelope or the bison. I'm not sure if the bison will be able to withstand like the wolves, so we'll have to see. Or what will the wolves go for first? So we need to add in a prairie dog, if I can ever find it. I keep passing it up, don't I? Jackrabbit, ant, coyote. There you are, prairie dog. We need to finish the tutorial really quickly. We'll put the prairie dog over here. Where'd you go? Oh geez, it's a lot bigger than I thought. I was like, wow, this area is so tiny compared to the Himalaya biodome. No, I was just really high up. All right. And let's go ahead. Yep. All right. Thank you for the tutorial. And prairie dogs, got to know a little bit more about your information. Oh, I don't have the territory markers turned on. So 1 second. There we go. Prairie dogs, yay, and they're hungry, so I need to feed them. All right. And we can get the info on it. Wonderful. That's fish. There we go. And they need a producer. So it's just kind of guiding us through everything. And we need the milk vetch. Oh, whoa, they're so much bigger than I remember. Wow, they're so pretty. They're like a bunch of ferns. That's so cool. So we're going to go ahead and add in those. And then we'll just have to see how much... let's see. We'll have to see. Yay, check for improvements. Are you guys happy now? Yay, they're happy because they have food. Wonderful. There's actually a lot of leaves on these. Nice. Detritus. Yep. We need to place a decomposer. Let's pick some earthworms, actually. Oh, never mind. It says mushrooms. Mushrooms are out, Seri. All right. Well, I do love my mushrooms. I was just trying to, like, kind of vary it up. All right. There we go. All right. And then we can get in. I think there's a place you can turn the tutorials off, but I keep forgetting where it is. All right. There. Wonderful. All right. All done. Wonderful. Okay, so if we were going to, okay, thank you. Oh, that's right. Wolf, and then we need prairie. There we are. There we go. I think I spelled that right. If not, I'll try to fix it later. All right, so welcome to Wolf Prairie, you guys. Not a lot to see when it's just a patch of prairie dogs, but we're going to fix that. So what do we need to add in? I definitely think some mule deer and maybe some pronghorn antelope. We'll kind of add both in. And these guys are going to get hungry really quickly, so let's put down... Oh, wow. Yeah, that one little patch of buffalo grass is sure going to sustain this entire population of antelope and mule deer. Oh my gosh. Even though I really want to add the wolves in like first thing, we might have to really hoof it with the hoofed animals in order to make this happen. So blazing stars. I wonder if they'll eat that. Look how many antelope you start with. What on earth? I didn't know you started with 10 of them. That's quite a lot. All right, then we can add some common milkweed over here. Maybe we should put in some big trees. And we've talked about this a lot in our comment section, actually. Well, should we add in trees? Maybe. I mean, they do provide a lot of leaves. Maybe let's just keep this mostly like open field. So I'll try not to add in too many big trees. Like maybe a cedar or two, because that kind of reminds me of the WolfQuest cedars. But otherwise, I think we're going to be kind of hands-off when it comes to adding in too many trees, you guys. So we can just kind of turn around and feel that big open plains look. Because there are trees in the Great Plains, don't get me wrong. But like many of you guys have mentioned, you also have lived in places like I lived where you really could look out the window and it was just nothing except grass far off into the horizon. Usually grass and corn and some cows when I lived in that part of Missouri right up against the Kansas City border. And let's see, maybe some purple coneflowers. There we go. And I'm definitely we're going to need to remove the detritus. I really kind of leapt into the deep end by just sort of jumping on in like this, didn't I? All right, well that's okay, and we'll try to get a few more plants over here. So, oh, the heather aster. How does it look now? Does it look any different? Oh, it's so pretty. Just imagine when that blooms and it has flowers, and it'll be so pretty, you guys. Oh, that's gonna be lovely. All right, let's get a move on and put down some of this switchgrass. Oh, switchgrass, there you are. Switchgrass, save us. You're the one that spreads all over the place. So yeah, we're gonna have to set this up as quickly as we can for our little herds of animals. And then I wonder if we can also, yeah, let's put in a honeybee up there. Ooh, with the flowers, that would be really cool. So a little honeybee up there. And I wonder, I think my prairie dogs kept starving last time we tried this. So maybe we'll figure out how to keep the prairie dogs alive. Jackrabbits, yes! We need lots and lots of jackrabbits. Because I think the jackrabbits will be able to dart around and sort of fill in that easier niche. Where hopefully they'll be able to keep our populations of wolves alive, even if they can't hunt the antelope. All right, there we go. So I'm using up so many of my precious coins. So many of my precious coins. I'm a little nervous about it. And I need to add in like switchgrass all over the place. And maybe some skunk bush sumacs. All right, there we go. And then it's just kind of being patient while everything gets established. But I'm pretty excited because I think we'll set up both places at the same time. Wolf Prairie today, and then next time we will set up Wolf Mountains. And then we are going to be rotating between all of our biomes pretty frequently. But I was talking about doing a biome where you guys would vote on everything we add in. And I really think that wolves would be the top of the list, the vote that would win every time. So I sort of made the executive decision to just jump off the deep end with these. And I think this will turn out really nicely. So we'll pop between all the different wolf places. We'll visit some of the old biomes to see how they're doing and collect the money and monitor the situation there. And then that bunny is just like hopping for dear life. He's like, help! There's no food here. Where am I? I'm in some sort of awful desert. This poor little thing. Oh, a group of mushrooms has low health already. Interesting. Well, we'll have to zip over there. Who's eating all of our mushrooms? Oh, geez. It was the mule deer. I think the mule deer are coming in with a vengeance. Oh gosh. But yeah, we will be popping between all of the different biomes and kind of checking on them, seeing how they're progressing, making sure that we at least study how the extinction comes and goes. Like we've lost so many things in Fernville again and again. Look at the mule deer go. Wow, they're not wasting any time. All right, let's see. Let's maybe put some common milkweed in. And I guess we'll go ahead and add the wolves in. I feel like it's super duper early for that, but I don't want to sit here and twiddle my thumbs forever and wait to add the wolves in. I still feel like it's kind of way early for that, but all right, we'll get as much of the grass and we'll add the wolves in at the very end because we're going to try to get as much grass. See, look at these mule deer. My gamma grass isn't going to have a chance. And we'll try to put down as much as we possibly can. And then maybe some common milkweeds kind of tucked over here. There we go. And maybe some of this little milk vetch again. It's really cute. I like it. And yeah, we'll just kind of spread things out to sort of feed everybody. All right. And then we'll put this switchgrass over here. There we go. And then I might have to be a little bit patient. So we'll kind of pop down and see what's going on. Is this prairie dog? They're eating the cedar tree. I didn't think they would mess with the cedar tree, but this prairie dog is like, oh, I'm a beaver. So the prairie dog appears to think that it's like part beaver and it is attempting to eat the cedar tree. So there you go. There you go, little adorable things. All right. And meanwhile, it looks like all of these are being just like attacked by all of the nibbly little herbivores that we have. And we're going to have to put down so much stuff, you guys. Oh my gosh. All right. Switchgrass. Which is the best? So switchgrass provides that much leaf. And wow, yeah, the blue gamma grass. Okay, does it provide just as much? The skunk bush sumacs actually provide a lot of leaf and some fruits. So those are probably really good to kind of put down now. Also, don't forget, once the grass starts spreading, it's going to be very difficult to put any plants down. So the bigger plants are really good to add in now. Well, we still can even put them down because later we may not even have the room to because there'll be grass everywhere. All right. And there's that guy. So yeah, we'll just tuck a whole bunch of them. This is kind of cool. I don't think my gamma grass is going to make it though. Like it's kind of really majorly getting nommed on. Oh, sagebrush! How did I forget sagebrush? Oh, you guys know, a few of you at least know why I have such an attachment to sagebrush. Are you coming to eat the sagebrush? Nope. This blue gamma grass is not going to make it. It's just not. I'm going to try to add as much as I can to sort of attempt to balance this. But yeah, the mule deer seem to be the big eaters. So they're really the ones who are sort of getting in here and wanting to nom on everything. All right. So we'll have to see. I'm a little nervous, you guys. I think that we kind of jumped in with both feet. And I don't know if the wolves would even survive if we tried to start something up here. But that's part of the experiment. And that's part of the experiment of just diving in and seeing what may happen. All right, and it looks like, yeah, the prairie blazing star actually has a lot of leaves. I think, yeah, look at that. This is only a few leaves, but at least the prairie blazing stars have a lot more leaves. So maybe they're more worth it to put down. Hello, beautiful. Wow, you're pretty. Hi, no, get out of the picture, prairie blazing star notification. Wow, so lovely. So lovely. Wolf prairie. Yeah, and the milk vetch has actually got a lot more leaves on it. Look at all that leaf. So I think we'll put down milkweed and the other guys right now, because it looks like there's more leaf. And then we'll just kind of cross our fingers that the benefit of the grass comes from how quickly the grass spreads and how low of a reproductive rate it has. Which means, well, like low of a reproductive cycle it has, so it reproduces faster. Pretty sure, because if we click on switchgrass, yeah, look at the reproduction. Through the roof! Reproduces through both seeds and vegetativity. It will begin reproducing during its first year of life in your biodome. Switchgrass in your biodome can live for up to 2 years. Switchgrass roots can help stop erosion in prairies. The roots hold down the soil, preventing it from blowing away. Oh, you guys should know about that. Like, I really hope. Show of hands for those of you, at least who are in the US, especially from the Midwest, who know about the Great Dust Bowl. Because that's a pretty important example of what happens if you remove all instances of having enough trees, enough roots in the soil, deep in the soil too, not just on the surface, but deep in the soil, to be able to prevent erosion. So yeah, I really hope at least those of you for whom that is like historically relevant because of where you live, you guys know about that. All right, I'm gonna put some mushrooms on the edge of the lake over there. We should make sure we at least have our decomposers sprinkled about, and maybe some, let's see, prairie blazing stars, maybe some of you guys over here. I don't even know if anybody will be able to walk over here in terms of the animals, but I want to make sure that we've got this area covered. I really don't know if everyone's going to make it. You guys, I don't know if we should add wolves in right now, because we have like a tiny handful of plants and then some populations of deer. But I mean, we might as well, because we do have a lot of rabbits, and the rabbits would eat everything. So let's do it. Let's wait. We'll sit and wait and kind of watch everybody until we have 50. And then we will add in the wolf population. So where am I going to put them as their like home? Those mushrooms are going to die. Those mushrooms are being eaten to pieces. I think I'll put the wolves on the top of this spot next to the bees. Maybe? We'll have to see. Oh, we're ready. We're ready. We're ready for wolves. Okay. I think we're going to actually start the population of wolves. Yeah, actually, right here. Right here. So this is going to be their ancestral beginnings, where they started. We have never added the wolves in before, so this is going to be kind of interesting. And we get 6 of them, so we start with a pack of 6. Let's go. There they are! For the first time ever! We have wolves! We have wolves, you guys! We have gray wolves added to the prairie. Oh my gosh, welcome to Wolf Prairie. They're taking a nap. First thing they do. Taking a snooze. All right. All right, you guys. Well, you feel free to name them if you want. There's no way to really keep track of who's who. So you can just kind of give them whatever names you want, whatever kind of details you want. And then anything else? No natural predators. Max lifespan of 6 years in the wild. Oh, look at them. They're all starting to get up. And I know this is the thing that so many people have been waiting for and so excited about. And here's our pack of prairie wolves. Awesome. Oh my gosh. Okay, and now we need to see what they do. If they move together, if they're just going to scatter, who they're going to hunt. Are they going to go for the antelope, the jackalope, the jackrabbits? Are they going to go for the deer? Are they going to be able to keep everybody in balance? Are we going to be able to keep everybody alive? Let's frantically throw down more plants to try to help with the keeping everybody alive thing. No, I don't want the dotted blazing stars there. Oh, well, they're there now. We've committed to this. And let's see, are they coming over? Are you guys going to come eat the rabbits? Is that what's going down over here? I want to add in all of this heather aster because I think that lots and lots of it around the bumblebees would be pretty cool. And, oh, nope, we're napping. Okay, I want to keep an eye on them until we can see like the first kill that the wolves are going to make. So yeah, we have a couple more moving down over here. I don't think we have any death just yet. They're just sort of scouting the area out. But yeah, this is going to be interesting, you guys. We're going to have to see if I'm able to keep this population alive, if we can do enough work every time we visit to cross our fingers and see them survive from like every 3-month period that we come visit. Oh, are you eating something? He's napping in a bush. All right, and these guys are kind of scouting out. They really go far. Okay, this guy is taking a nap too. They really do travel quite far. All right, so yeah, we'll just kind of zip around until we see them eat. And thankfully that gives us some time to add in some more plants to keep all of their prey items alive. Yeah, they're really kind of wandering into the, we're locked on a scent, you guys. I think we've got some incoming. Down goes the jackrabbit. Okay, the hunt begins. The jackrabbit has been eaten, you guys. So having some jackrabbit populations going on is probably going to be a good idea after all. All right, good to note. And the population is plummeting really quickly, so probably a good idea to maybe add a couple more in. So I might put in a couple more jackrabbits to hopefully help them survive long enough to keep my wolves alive. Oh, and there goes, okay, our first big kill. All right, yep. All right, there goes a mule deer. It's a dead mule deer. dead mule deer. All right. So our first big kill too. Is it going to be enough? Are we going to be able to keep these wolves alive? How will this wolf population compare to the wolf population that we're going to have in the Himalayan mountains? This is going to be really interesting to see, and we will pop back frequently to do our best to frantically throw clumps of grass on the ground, cross our fingers that they'll spread properly, and hopefully keep these wolves alive. This is experiment number 1 in bringing the wolves into the prairie, and we'll just have to continue with our experiments and hopefully keep them alive and be able to watch their pack grow, be able to watch them split. How long till they reproduce? 339 days. So all right, you guys, wish our wolves luck, and I will see you next time when we will add wolves into a Himalaya biodome and keep an eye on it. So until next time, guys, bye bye.